contrasting weight movements. You have FRANSSON, who's coming down from 72. NETREBA is coming up from 65. That's where she wrestled last year in Budapest. She's placed as high as 5th in the World Championships in that weight. That was a few years ago, back in 2015. So you have maybe a larger 68-kilo wrestler going up against maybe a smaller 68-kilo battler in Azerbaijan. Sweden in the bronze colored, the yellow, the gold combination colored singlet, the blue for Azerbaijan.
Talk about these weight changes, and I was speaking with a friend from back home about last night's Arsen Harutyunyan at 61 kilos, who won the European Championship, and they were asking for Armenia, where do we think he goes? Does he move down to 57 or does he go up to 65? Because he was such an exciting wrestler. He's someone that the sport can really build off of and start to promote. Just, I want to say if he's not still junior eligible, for sure still U23 eligible, and winning a European Championship at such a young age is very rare, so we'll take full advantage of promoting him. Yeah,
that is a promotional opportunity as bright as FRANSSON's singlet, because you have what appears to be a dynamic personality with an exciting style of wrestling and an endless oxygen take. That's a good combination. Armenia certainly excited what his future might hold. No score, a minute in. Big, powerful underhook driven in there by FRANSSON. Watching her throughout the years and number of successes that she has enjoyed. What's her trademark? What would you use to describe her style of wrestling and the consistency that she's been able to carry throughout different competitors throughout the years?
I would say she's a gamer. She knows when to step up. You look at the pride of Sweden, her and Sofia Mattsson, those two rise to the occasion. They wrestle to their competition. I mean, sometimes when you look at their results from the smaller tournaments and they don't always come up with the gold medal at the smaller tournaments, but when they come to the World Championships and the Olympic Games, they are prepared like no other. I talked about it with Dudova coming up from 57 to 59, that 2 kilos. I mentioned it, I don't think it's really that big of a difference to move up 2 kilos, but to move down 4 kilos is a complete different story from 72 to 68. When she told me last year in Dagestan, I was getting the graphic made that she said she would be moving down to the Olympic weight. With her body type, I just didn't see how she was going to make it throughout the season trying to drop those 4 kilos, because when you look at it, that comes out to be close to 10 pounds. So for her to do that and make that decision to move down, I just didn't believe it was possible. And I think that we're going to start to see her really become comfortable at this weight, just a year away from the move. And she's going to really start to find her stride over the next couple of months en route to Nur-Sultan, the World Championships later on in the year in Kazakhstan.
You mentioned Sofia Mattsson and what we're watching with Jenny FRANSSON, both with Sweden, Petra Oli with Finland. These three on the women's side for that region of the world, so critical for their countries.
Yeah, and I had an opportunity to travel to the Klippen Lady Open last year in Klippen, Sweden, and to see those three in their region. They were like superstars, young cadet women coming up to them, asking for autographs, taking pictures. I had never been over there to watch some wrestling in Sweden, and to see it, especially at an all-women's tournament, you can tell how much they mean to their countries, especially in the women's wrestling department.
Yeah, that is one tournament I've always thought would be a great one to go check out, just to see what wrestling is in that part of the world and the energy level, and it sounds like it's dynamite. They love it.
And it welcomes the best. Japan shows up, China shows up, and it's in a smaller gym, more of a high school gym type of feeling. They throw down 3 mats, and it's a great tournament to see. If you ever have an opportunity to go out there, I suggest it.
Nice job there by FRANSSON when it looked like maybe NETREBA was in a chance to get her first points. It's FRANSSON with that strength, able to counter it and get the 1. So a 3-0 lead. NETREBA with that 1 caution up on the board. Hit the 2-minute mark of the match. 2 minutes to go. FRANSSON, low-scoring bout, continues to lead 3-0.
Action blue. Blue passive.
NETREBA with a couple of bluffs, trying to get the Swede off balance a little bit. The Swede jumps onto that Russian tie. Boy, that was power. Used that tie beautifully, bouldered it down, and gets the takedown. 5-0 Sweden. You control the arm like that. You yank her down like that. That's some strength. NETREBA is not soft. And FRANSSON, just how muscled her there. She was able to get to her grip and the 2.
While we're talking about Sweden wrestling, Zacharias Tolroth, who runs the social media accounts for Sweden, doing a great job creating nice videos and content to grow wrestling in Sweden. So if you have an opportunity to check them out on Instagram, go ahead and do so. Promote the athletes and you grow the sport, right?
It's a good combination. NETREBA having a tough time figuring out Jenny FRANSSON. Jenny FRANSSON with the lead. NETREBA gets 2. Okay, a little bit of life. 33 seconds to go. A 5-2 deficit for Azerbaijan.
Straight on double caught. FRANSSON back on her heels. Good for FRANSSON just to turn down and only give up the 2 and not give up the 4 there.
Long finger.
Lock the hands for a moment, just for a split second, and it will be Sweden with another medal, a bronze medal at 68 kilos. Jenny Eva Maria FRANSSON. You've heard that name echo through many wrestling halls over the past decade. Another smile and another medal. 5-2, Sweden comes out on top, a bronze medal.